Hello, welcome to another Learning Beyond Limits lesson. Today we want to talk about LCM. What is LCM? Lowest common multiples. That's what it is. We're going to find LCM using prime factorization method. Look at this question. What is the LCM of 60 and 50? We'll think about it. And we're using the prime factorization method, so we need to prime factorize 60 and then prime factorize 50 and then take it from there. In prime factorizing 60 or 50, let's first refresh our memory on what the prime numbers or some prime numbers are, at least the first set of them. There are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, and the list goes on. So now to prime factorize 60. We're going to use our prime numbers and see which prime number can divide into 60. And we start with 2. Can we use 2? Yes, we can. 2 can go into 60 30 times. And so now we are working with 30 and we go, can 2 go into 30? Yes, 2 can go into 30 15 times. And we're working with 15 now, so we say, can 2 go into 15? No, it can't. So we move over to the 3. Can 3 go into 15? Yes, it can. 5 times. So we're now working with 5. And we're going back to look at, can 2 go into 5? No, it can't. Can 3 go into 5? No, it can't. Can 5 go into 5? Yes, 5 can go into 5 1 times. So these are our prime numbers, and we have prime factorized 60 using these numbers. So 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 would give us 60. There we go. That would give us 60. So now we'll prime factorize it and we'll put it over here. Notice before we had 2 times 2, and when we come over here we have 2 exponent 2. That's because we have 2 2's here, hence we have 2 exponent 2. Now let's prime factorize 50. We'll start by trying our 2. Can 2 go into 50? Yes, it can. 2 can go into 50 25 times. And then we go, can 5 go into 25? Yes, it can. 5 can go into 25 5 times. And then we go, what can go into 5? 2 can't, 3 can't. So 5 can go into 5 1 time. So that's how we prime factorize 50. And here are the prime numbers that we are using. 2 times 5 times 5, like there. So now when we put it over here, we have 2 and 5 exponent 2. Notice how we have 5 exponent 2 because we have 2 5's. We have 5 2 times, okay? And there we go. Now that we have prime factorized 60 and 50, let us find the LCM using those prime factorized numbers. We're going to look at each columns, our columns with the 2, our column with the 3, even though we only have 1 3 in this column, because this one there is no 3, and in this column, the column with the 5 we'll look at. We want to take a sample from each column here. For this column, we want to take the 2 with the highest exponent, and this one would be the 2 with the highest exponent. So we're going to use that one to represent that column. Then we're going to take a sample from this column. We need a 3 with the highest exponent, and we only have that 3 that we can see. So we're using that 3. And from this, we're taking the 5 with the highest exponent of 5. And so we're going to use 5 exponent 2. When we multiply these out, 2 exponent 2 gives you 4, because 2 times 2 is 4, times 3, that's 12, times 5 times 5, you get 300. So your LCM, lowest common multiple for 60 and 50, is 300.